Picture this: you're caught in the whirlwind of daily life, stress, uncertainty, and the constant chase for something more. It feels like no matter how hard you work, peace and control always seem just out of reach. But now, imagine stepping back, silencing the noise, and finding a way to master not just your circumstances, but yourself. That's the power of Stoicism, a philosophy forged in the fires of ancient struggles, yet more relevant today than ever. The Stoics weren't just thinkers, they were doers. They faced wars, exile, and empires collapsing around them, yet they remained unshaken. Why? Because they understood how to focus on what truly matters, how to control their emotions, and how to turn obstacles into opportunities. And here's the thing: these same principles can completely transform your life today. In this video, we're diving deep into 15 Stoic lessons that will give you the tools to take control of your mind, your actions, and even your financial future. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're practical steps you can start applying right now. But here's the deal: every single principle builds on the last. Miss one, and you could miss the key that unlocks the change you've been searching for. So stick with me until the very end, because this isn't just a video, it's a roadmap to a better life. And before we begin, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring these timeless Stoic teachings to more people who need them. Ready? Let's dive into the wisdom that will change everything. Lesson 1. Ataraxia, financial peace of mind. Let's begin with ataraxia, a Stoic concept that translates to inner tranquility. When applied to finances, it's about finding peace by focusing on what you can control. Epictetus once said, "It's not things that disturb us, but our opinions about them." Think about how often financial stress stems from external factors: the economy, market crashes, or unexpected expenses. These are beyond your control. What you can control is how you respond. Achieving financial ataraxia starts with mastering your budget, saving consistently, and avoiding unnecessary debt. By letting go of the anxiety over external forces and focusing on your own actions, you'll find clarity and calm. This mindset not only reduces stress, but also allows you to make smarter financial decisions. Remember, true financial peace doesn't come from having more money, it comes from mastering your relationship with it. Lesson 2. Amor fati, embrace financial setbacks. Next is amor fati, or love of fate, a Stoic principle that challenges us to embrace every aspect of our journey, including financial setbacks. Marcus Aurelius captured this beautifully. Accept whatever comes woven into the pattern of your destiny. Life is unpredictable. Failed investments, unexpected bills, or even job loss are inevitable. But instead of resisting these challenges, amor fati teaches us to see them as opportunities for growth. Every financial setback carries a lesson. A bad investment might teach you better risk management. A period of debt can instill discipline and resourcefulness. By embracing these moments, instead of resenting them, you transform obstacles into stepping stones towards success. Love your financial challenges. They're shaping you into someone stronger and wiser. Lesson 3. Proch, mindful spending. The third lesson is proch, or mindfulness, applied to your spending habits. In a world driven by consumerism and instant gratification, mindful spending is a revolutionary act. Epictetus reminds us, don't demand things happen as you wish them to happen as they do. This wisdom applies directly to how we handle money. Mindful spending means being fully present when making financial decisions. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, does this align with my values? Does it support my long-term goals? Or is it just an impulsive desire? By practicing Proch, you shift from mindless consumption to intentional investing in what truly matters, your future security and well-being. This approach doesn't mean depriving yourself. It means choosing wisely. When every dollar spent reflects your priorities and purpose, you gain control over your finances rather than letting them control you. Lesson 4. Eudaimonia, the good life. The fourth lesson is eudaimonia, which the Stoics described as the good life or true happiness. But here's the twist. For the Stoics, happiness wasn't about fleeting pleasures or accumulating wealth. It was about living a life of virtue and purpose. Seneca wisely said, "It's not the man who has little, but he who desires more, who is poor." This reminds us that true wealth isn't measured by possessions, but by living in alignment with your values. To achieve eudaimonia, focus on building a life rooted in integrity, discipline, and purpose. Instead of chasing material success for its own sake, ask yourself, does this contribute to my growth? Does it align with my principles? When you live virtuously, you'll find a deeper and more lasting satisfaction, one that no external circumstance can take away. Pursuing eudaimonia is the key to finding not just financial stability, but meaningful fulfillment. Lesson 5. Memento mori. Remember you will die. The fifth lesson is memento mori, or remember you will die. At first glance, this might sound grim, but it's one of the most empowering Stoic practices. Reflecting on mortality isn't meant to provoke fear. It's meant to inspire action. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly." This is a call to stop procrastinating and start living with intention. In financial terms, memento mori reminds us to use our resources wisely. Don't waste time or money on things that don't matter. Invest in experiences, relationships, and goals that truly enrich your life. Every day is an opportunity to build something meaningful. Don't let it slip away. By keeping your mortality in mind, you'll prioritize what truly matters and live with greater purpose and urgency. Lesson 6. Enkratia, financial self-control. The sixth lesson is enkratia, or self-control, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that mastering your desires and impulses was essential for living a virtuous life. Epictetus put it succinctly, freedom is secured not by fulfilling desires, but by removing them. Our true freedom comes from controlling yourself, not being controlled by fleeting wants. When applied to finances, enkratia means resisting the temptation to overspend, chase quick wins, or indulge in instant gratification. It's about staying disciplined, sticking to your budget, saving consistently, and focusing on long-term goals rather than short-term pleasures. Financial self-control isn't about deprivation. It's about empowerment. By mastering your impulses, you gain the freedom to build a secure and fulfilling future on your own terms. Lesson 7. Affiliation, building financial networks. The seventh lesson is affiliation, a Stoic concept that emphasizes our connection to others and the importance of community. The Stoics believed that we are all part of a larger whole and that our actions should contribute to the well-being of those around us. Hierocles, a Stoic philosopher, described this idea using concentric circles, starting with the self and expanding outward to include family, friends, community, humanity, and even the cosmos. In financial terms, affiliation reminds us that wealth isn't just about personal gain. It's about building relationships and networks that create mutual success. Whether it's collaborating with colleagues, supporting your family, or giving back to your community, your financial decisions have a ripple effect. By recognizing this interconnectedness, you can make choices that not only benefit you, but also strengthen the bonds around you. Remember, true wealth is amplified when it uplifts others. Lesson 8. Philanthropia, generosity without expectation. The 8th lesson is philanthropia, or love for humanity, a Stoic practice of acting with kindness and generosity without expecting anything in return. Seneca once said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." This principle reminds us that wealth isn't just measured by what we accumulate, but by how we use it to make a difference. Generosity doesn't have to mean grand gestures. It can be as simple as helping someone in need or sharing your knowledge and resources. When you give selflessly, you create a sense of abundance, not just for others, but for yourself. Practicing philanthropia allows you to align your financial actions with your values while contributing to the greater good. It's a reminder that true wealth lies in what you give, not just what you keep. Lesson 9. Moderation, balance in financial life. The 9th lesson is moderation, a cornerstone of Stoic living. The Stoics believed in avoiding excess in all areas of life, including finances. Epictetus wisely observed, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Nui. This principle challenges us to seek balance rather than overindulgence. In practical terms, financial moderation means living within your means, avoiding unnecessary debt, and resisting the urge to chase material excess. It's about finding contentment in simplicity and focusing on what truly matters: security, freedom, and purpose. By practicing moderation, you free yourself from the endless cycle of wanting more, and instead build a life rooted in stability and gratitude. True wealth isn't about how much you have, it's about how little you need to feel fulfilled. Lesson 10. Control versus acceptance in finances. The 10th lesson focuses on one of the most fundamental Stoic principles: differentiating between what you can control and what you cannot. This concept is crucial in both life and finances. Epictetus famously said, "It's not things that disturb us, but our opinions about them." The Stoics believed that peace comes from focusing on what lies within your power, your actions, decisions, and mindset, while accepting external events as they are. In financial terms, this means concentrating on aspects like budgeting, saving, and making informed investments while letting go of anxiety over market fluctuations, economic downturns, or unexpected expenses. You can't control the stock market or inflation, but you can control how you prepare for them. By embracing this mindset, you'll stop wasting energy on things outside your influence and instead channel your efforts into actions that truly make a difference. This balance between control and acceptance is the key to financial resilience. Lesson 11. Premeditatio malorum, anticipating financial challenges. The 11th lesson introduces premeditatio malorum, or the practice of visualizing potential adversities before they happen. The Stoics use this exercise not to dwell on negativity, but to prepare themselves mentally and emotionally for challenges. Seneca advised, "The wise man considers adversity possible and prepares accordingly." This principle is especially powerful when applied to finances. Imagine losing your job or facing an unexpected medical bill. How would you respond? By anticipating these possibilities, you can take proactive steps like building an emergency, a fund, diversifying your income streams, or creating a backup plan. This isn't about being pessimistic, it's about being prepared. When you've already thought through potential setbacks, you'll face them with clarity and confidence instead of panic. Practicing premeditatio malorum ensures that no financial challenge catches you off guard. Lesson 12. Universal connection, ethical wealth building. The 12th lesson is universal connection, a Stoic belief that we are all part of a greater whole and that our actions impact the world around us. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What's not good for the hive isn't good for the bee." This principle reminds us to act with awareness of how our decisions affect others. In financial terms, universal connection means building wealth ethically and responsibly. It's about investing in companies that align with your values, supporting businesses that uplift communities, or ensuring your financial success doesn't come at the expense of others. When you recognize that your actions ripple outward, impacting employees, customers, and even the environment, you'll make choices that contribute to the greater good while still achieving your personal goals. Ethical wealth building isn't just virtuous. It creates a legacy of positive impact that extends far beyond yourself. Lesson 13. Arete, excellence of character. The 13th lesson is arete, which translates to excellence of character. For the Stoics, the ultimate goal of life was to cultivate virtue and live in harmony with nature. This principle emphasizes that true happiness and fulfillment come not from external circumstances, but from your own actions and character. Epictetus reminds us, don't seek for things to happen as you wish. Wish them to happen as they do, and you will have a tranquil life. In financial terms, arete means striving for integrity in all your dealings, whether it's being honest, in business, honoring commitments, or managing your finances responsibly. It's about aligning your actions with your values and consistently working to improve yourself. By cultivating excellence of character, you not only build trust and respect, but also create a foundation for long-term success. Remember, wealth may come and go, but a virtuous character is an asset that lasts forever. Lesson 14. Duty, moral responsibility. The 14th lesson is duty, a Stoic principle that emphasizes our moral responsibility toward ourselves and others. The Stoics believed that fulfilling our duties wasn't just an obligation, it was a reflection of living virtuously. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do what is in harmony with the nature of a good man." This reminds us that our actions should align with our principles and contribute to the greater good. When applied to finances, duty means taking responsibility for your financial obligations, paying debts, supporting your family, and contributing to society. It's about acting not out of fear or pressure, but because it's the right thing to do. By embracing this sense of duty, you create stability in your life and set an example for others. Financial responsibility isn't just about numbers, it's about living with purpose and integrity. Lesson 15, Logos, universal reason. The 15th and final lesson is Logos, or universal reason. The Stoics believed that the universe operates according to a rational order and that we should strive to live in harmony with this logic. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Everything happens according to nature's universal reason." This principle challenges us to align our decisions with wisdom and rationality, rather than being driven by emotions or desires. In financial terms, Logos encourages you to approach money with clarity and logic. Instead of making impulsive decisions based on fear or greed, take the time to evaluate your options carefully, create a plan, stick to it, and let reason guide your choices, whether it's saving for the future, investing wisely, or managing risks. By living in alignment with Logos, you ensure that your financial journey is not only successful, but also deeply meaningful. With these final lessons, arete, duty, and Logos, you now have a complete roadmap inspired by Stoic wisdom to transform your relationship with money and life itself. Remember, these principles aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical tools you can start applying today. As Seneca said, "It's not because things are difficult that we don't dare. It's because we don't dare that they are difficult." Dare to take control of your finances and live a life of purpose and virtue. And here we are, at the end of this journey through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and its power to reshape your financial life. From achieving ataraxia, the tranquility that comes with focusing on what you can control, to embracing setbacks with amor fati and mastering self-control with enkratia, these lessons aren't just ancient philosophy, they're practical tools for modern living. Each principle is a stepping stone toward not just financial freedom, but a life of purpose, resilience, and meaning. The Stoics remind us that wealth isn't about how much you have, but how you use it. It's about aligning your actions with your values, building a legacy of integrity, and finding peace in the process. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That strength is now yours to harness. But here's the challenge. Knowledge alone isn't enough. The real transformation happens when you apply these lessons to your life. So take a moment to reflect. What's one principle you'll start practicing today? Let it be your first step toward mastering not just your finances, but yourself. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Like the video and share it with someone who needs this wisdom. And if you're ready to continue exploring Stoicism and its practical applications, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Remember, as Seneca said, it's not because things are difficult that we don't dare, it's because we don't dare that they are difficult. Dare to take control of your life, starting now. See you in the next video.